Howdy, hello, it's Kate again, and today I'm going to show you guys 10 different yoga poses you can do at home. For this activity, all you need is a section of floor. You can even do this activity outside. Pose number 1 is dancer pose. Let's get started. First, we're going to raise our arm, take our other arm, grabbing our opposite leg, and lean forward, practicing on our balance. This pose is called the dancer pose. Let's try the dancer pose on the other side. Can you hold it for 10 seconds? Pose number 2 is the deer pose. In this position, we're going to take one leg and cross it over the other one, taking the arm of the opposite leg crossed and placing it against the crossed leg, taking our other arm behind us and turning our heads. Let's try this on both sides. Pose 3 is the downward dog. This pose starts with our knees and palms on the ground, and then slowly waiting, we push our legs off the ground and straight. Once you've mastered this pose, you can practice lifting one leg off the ground and then the other. See if you can hold the downward dog for 30 seconds. Pose 4 is the dolphin pose. For this pose, you're going to be on the ground on your knees and elbows, and then you're going to sway back and forth like a swimming dolphin. Pose 5 is door pose. We're going to start this pose with one leg straight and the other leg with your knee bent. Your arm on the bent knee side is going to be stretched out across your torso. Try this pose on both sides. Our next pose is pose 6, dragonfly pose. For this pose, we're going to start out laying flat on the ground, then we're going to bend one leg up and push it up even higher with the other leg. Try this pose on both sides. Pose 7 is eagle pose. For this position, we're going to bend our legs one over the other, then scissor our hands and twizzle them together, bending down. Make sure to try this on the other side too. Pose 8 is called the fish pose. For this pose, we're going to lay on our back with our arms behind us and prop ourselves up. For pose 9, we're going to do the flamingo pose. It's very similar to dancer pose. For this pose, we're going to grab one of our legs with the same arm and throw the opposite arm up in the air. Our last pose, pose number 10, is going to be the crow pose. For the crow pose, we're going to start on the ground. This means knees and hands on the ground. Then we're going to move our knees to our arms and try and balance them. Our toes should come off the ground. This can be really tricky, so only go as far as you feel comfortable. That's all for now. Masicho, thank you for watching and see you next week.